Afternoon, guys. I've been clearing up a little bit more of a couple of the downed trees and a couple more branches since I've last videoed have been falling over. I guess it's just the slope and the inclination, or the incline on the bank, and it's just eventually when they start to go, they really do go. And I've had a couple of messages about some of my smaller garden saws. So this is one of the Makitas. You know, there's a reason why Makita acquired Dolomar, and the saws are spectacular. So this is a Makita but with just different heritage. And so this is the DCS-4610, 45 cc's, amazing little garden saws, genuine Makita scabbard, Makita bar, correct Oregon chain. I believe she's sharp, fabulous tooth life, it was nearly new chain, and completely unbroken. So a couple of messages, how does she perform? So I thought on this type of wood, which is down, absolutely perfect. So these 45 cc's, I think on paper they make, depending where you look on World of Power or on a few different websites, I think they're listing them as around 2.3 horsepower. And in comparison then, something like the Steel 028 in the background is a 43 cc, 2 cc's less. They make around 2.7 to 2.8, depending on the literature, but there's a real difference. So whereas this would be more of a home user saw, and the steel might be fixed firmly in the professional market, there is a price to pay for that in terms of the weight. So these weigh in with a 13-inch bar around 4.6 kilos. The steel would be, with that bar and chain setup, around the 6.5 to 6, so 2 kilos, another 4.5 pounds. So makes a real difference. Makes a real difference to something being really manageable. And so for the home user, where there's a great availability of spare parts with a really beautiful running, powerful engine, these are fantastic saws to use. Let's take a few discs and see what this girl performs like. Okay, up, down, let's get. So I think they can run on paper up to a 16-inch bar, or I think really the 13 or 14-inch bars on these just feels perfect to me. Really lovely balanced, no tipping, not nose heavy, just beautiful. Hey guys, I don't know why I'm so tired today. Well, there she is there, just like a little razor blade going through the wood. So I don't think she needs sharpening, she seems pretty good. And actually, on the subject of chainsaw smaller chain sharpening, I noticed on one of my file guides, which is no wonder I was having trouble with some of the smaller blades. If ever you've seen those file guide plates with the two flat edges either side of the file, which in this instance is a 4mm file, resting on the front of the raker, and then at the top of the, obviously, the cutting plate, the tooth at the back, and then sits in. Two of my 4mm guides, just, I don't know if they were inherited, I presume they must have been from somebody. They are so badly grooved at the front edges and where they've been spun on really badly cut or damaged rakers that they have been making the chain file, when it's been on the cutter plate, it's been filing too low. And I've noticed, so I bought some brand new Oregon guides the other day, and the difference is night and day. And so on all of the small saws I've been trying since I've got new guides, and it's nothing to do obviously with the angle, it was just purely to do with the depth that the file was sitting in on the top edge of the cutter. So it's something to bear in mind. There she is then, that's the little Makita, and just a beautiful engine. Totally flawless. Hey guys, it's staggering as well, just within a few minutes of using even some of the smaller saws, just the quantity of wood you can clear up and start dicing up. Guys, stay safe. More videos soon. Bye for now.